Hey players, how we doing today? This is your humble handicapper coming from his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Week 4 going to the NFL. Quick recap of last week, not good. We've been coming a little flat for the first 3 weeks of the season, but that's fine. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. We're not worried, don't worry. We're gonna start getting some more winners. We're gonna start putting a lot together here. Me and my little daughter here, we feel confident about this week's picks. And we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off with the Colts. I like what I've been seeing with the Colts. You know what? One thing, back-to-back road wins. You know how hard it is to win the NFL to go back-to-back on the road and win? Not bad. They went into Baltimore. Their kicker manned up. 4 50-plus field goals. We're getting Richardson back. This kid's dynamic. And the Rams are back-to-back. They played a short week, Monday night. The pass rush, interesting fact, Colts have the number 2 pass rush in the league. Rams give up some of the most sacks in the league. They're like bottom, I think 27th. So I think with that pass rush, Richardson back, catch up on a short week. It's a pick 'em. I'm taking the Colts at home after 2 victories on the road. Could have won 3. They almost won that one home game against Jacksonville for week 1. Next one, we're taking the Buccaneers. I know they kind of let me down on Monday night. That was one of my plays. But I like them going back to play the Saints now. Saints at home, they just choked. They had a big lead in Green Bay. They let that one slip away. I know Carr got hurt. In comes Winston. You know his thing, his vision. 30-30. He throws 30 touchdowns, but he throws 30 interceptions. Winston at home has a terrible record. He's 1-9 as a home favorite. Coming in, he's not. He hasn't been the starting quarterback for the whole season. Buccaneers, I know it was a tough loss, but they lost to Philadelphia. And, Philadelphia is one of the contenders this year. They gave Philadelphia a hard time. Philadelphia made a few big plays to make that score bigger than it looked. So I'm getting Baker Mayfield's only thrown 1 interception. I'm getting 3 points as a home dog, as a road dog. Another interesting fact, the coach for New Orleans has the worst record for any head coach in the league with 50 or more starts. His teams just don't cover, he doesn't cover. And I'm getting 3. Let's take that division dog. My last morning game will be the Commanders. Yeah, I know, they kind of got throttled by Buffalo, but once again, Buffalo's one of the better teams in the league. They had way too many red zone mishaps. They were down there many times. He turned the ball over 4 times with interceptions. They had more than enough times to score some points. I still think Philadelphia is a little shaky. So I'm giving it 8 in a division game. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give it. Ron Rivera is really good off a loss. Off a loss in division, he's 9-0. So he'll get his troops rallied around. I like that one a lot. And we are going to go to the afternoon games. 2 games which are kind of coordinated because I'm betting against Dallas and I'm betting against the Niners. And guess what? They're playing each other next week. So there might be a little look ahead for both those teams. I'm going to be taking the Patriots, catching a touchdown on the road. Dallas is giving up 170 yards on the ground. And what's New England going to do? Especially with Zeke coming back home, they're going to be running the ball. Look how Dallas beat the first couple weeks. The Jets and the Giants, not the cream of the crop. And then they went into Arizona and they got just manhandled. Zeke has the worst throw rate as far as yardage, 2nd worst in the league. Only to Richardson, the kid I like, but he's a rookie and he runs. So Zeke isn't getting the ball. Dak isn't getting the ball down the field. And New England will give the game up. They'll take advantage of that bad run defense. Dallas is already starting to show their wrinkles. They do it every year. They look sexy and good, but it's starting to fall apart already. Look ahead. I think you get a touchdown with the Patriots. I mean, it's not a sexy pick, but I think they'll do enough to keep within the number. And then you can't pass up on 14 points. I'm sorry. That is a gritty Arizona team. They could have won all those games. With a little luck, they dominated Dallas. 14 points in a division game for a team who's playing really, really gritty. I got to take the points. I know it's not real. You just got to grit and bear it. But I think that's going to be a great play plus the 14. Those would be my 5 plays for this tomorrow. So we're looking at the Colts at a pick'em. We're looking at Buccaneers plus 3. We're looking at the Commanders plus 8. New England plus the 7, and we're taking Arizona plus 14. You just look at that many points in the league. In fact, interesting little fact, the last time a team was 3-0 against the spread and got 14 points in their 4th game of the season was 1969. So it doesn't happen very often. That's a very unique situation. So hopefully those numbers will coincide with payoffs. If we're looking for an over, I think I've stayed away from this Buffalo-Miami game. I think it's a fun game to watch. I think there'll be a lot of points scored, so I'll take a good look at that. And that's going to wrap it up for today. Good luck. Like I said, it's been a little rough 3 weeks, but I'm going to be totally transparent. I'm not going to blow smoke up your skirt. You know, we'll bounce back. We're going to start bouncing back tomorrow. All right, players. Good luck, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye. Thank you very much.